call and reacting accordingly as well. One of the top gainers today or today's trading session in an otherwise weak-looking screen. Weak given the sort of rally that we've seen in the last couple of trading sessions, so it does not look as bad. We're still sitting with gains and outperforming the global markets, but today perhaps in step with the weakness that we're seeing across the globe too. But we do have a fair amount of index rebalances. Vivek joins in back again to tell us about both Sensex as well as the FTSE rebalance.
Well, that's right. In fact, when you're talking about these particular rebalances, couple of rebalances that you mentioned, both Sensex and FTSE, and what typically happens is that passive funds will now have to go ahead and change the allocation in their particular portfolio as per the changes made in the indices. So the first one, when you're talking about today's trading session, you're expecting significant spike as far as the trading volumes in some of the stocks that we mentioned. So there'll be a significant activity and a significant comparative rise when you're comparing it to the typical daily trading average volume. Now, the other thing that you have to look out for is whether the stock is a fresh inclusion or whether it's an increase in the weightage. So first, let's have a look at Sensex. There have been no changes as far as the constituents are concerned, but what we are tracking is adjustment of weight upwards. So Sensex, Kotak Mahindra Bank and IndusInd Bank both are seeing a significant weight upwards of $44 million and $11 million respectively. On the other hand, SBI and HCL Tech both will see a slight downward revision as far as the weight is concerned. When you're coming to FTSE, both inclusions, exclusions as well as weight changes are quite a few. We've highlighted the top ones. First is Indian Hotels. Now this particular stock will see a weightage inflow or a passive flow of close to $45 million in today's trading session. CG Power around $34 million. Gujarat Fluorochem $25 million. Schaeffler India around $26 million. And again, Linde India and Motherson Sumi. On the other hand, two stocks that are noteworthy in terms of the outflows that they are expected to see is Indiabulls Housing Finance and Tata Power. Tata, in fact, is expected to see close to $20 million worth of selling in today's trading session. What needs to be kept in mind is that active fund managers typically price in this particular event. So it'll be interesting to see how exactly the price moves. But one thing is you can be assured of is the fact that trading volumes here will spike quite significantly.
Take that point. Thanks a lot, Vivek, for joining in and talking us through all those stocks which will be in focus. With that, we'll step to a short break. On the other side, we'll get you an update on the pharmaceutical space. Over 30 drugs regularly used by patients have now become more affordable because of the NPPA regulations, the NLEM, or the National List of